Hello everybody, thank you again for tuning in. I have no idea when these videos will upload, but they will eventually. I just wanted to finish my thoughts in the passage of Mary. I finally finished this text. Um, as to my knowledge, the letter M in the archive is still available, or at least it is to me, so people can get the PDF of this text, but I finished it, and it's amazing. There is lots and lots of revelation, lots of prophecies, and it's even prophesied that in the last days, when Christ returns, this text will be brought forth. Quite astounding. The major thing I learned from this text is, everybody knows the Catholic doctrine of praying to Mary and giving commemorations to Mary, and it is mainstream thinking. At least I've been in this thinking for a very long time, that is an abomination, because I'll just say it's in my studies. I'm studying the Virgin Mary because I want to understand the doctrine, and I understood the Virgin Mary to represent the earth. In John chapter 3, I think, the marriage of Cana, and I started building my theology on that. But in this text, the passage of Mary, it tells exactly what she represents. She doesn't represent just the earth. She represents the kingdom coming down to the earth, what the earth should be, the dwelling place for Christ. So that's a whole nother ball game. So that's really amazing. But guys, they're giving me a hard time uploading videos. So I could do studies. I could show you where I'm getting this stuff from. I can make my cases through other complete independent apocryphal sources. But I do wholeheartedly believe praying to Mary through Jesus Christ, giving commemoration to her as holidays and all this kind of stuff is going to be in our future. I see it in the Nag Hammadi scriptures now. I see it in the lost sayings of Jesus. I see it in all these other texts. I'm piecing it together, and I have discerned it is a truth. I don't fully understand it, but it is a truth. So I wanted to share. That's what I'm getting from this text. It's really amazing. I'm just going to say, in the secret book of James, Jesus says, you have to be alone and see yourself as a fourth. And Marvin Meyer's footnotes clarify that. Not that Marvin Meyer isn't exactly on point at times, but he has it dead on. When you are alone, you are supposed to be one with the Father, with the Son, with the Holy Spirit, and with the Mother Earth. Okay, that's how you become with the four. And the lost sayings of Jesus, to walk with God, to truly get the closest with God, you must be alone. This is my calling, so I know it for a fact. You're alone with God, you're alone with the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and you're alone on the earth. So, the 100 lost parables and sayings of Jesus say this. I don't have the slides to show you, but it's in there. And the secret book of James say this as a fourth. So if we're supposed to be alone on the earth, as the Virgin Mary, the dwelling place for Christ, we could begin to make sense. This stuff is real. So this is what I'm getting from the text and my discernment and putting these things together. It's an abomination to most Christians, but it is the truth. There is a text, the investiture of the Archangel Michael, that we're supposed to give holidays to Michael. There's another rare text that, I shared recently, the investiture of the Archangel Gabriel. We're supposed to give holidays to Gabriel. In another rare text that I restored, the Annals of Elohim, we have very rare Psalms of our matriarch Sarah. And, their knowledge back then, they're praising the gods and the goddesses. It's not worshiping them. It's just praising God's holy order through Jesus Christ, acknowledging God's holy order, vast, infinite myriads and myriads of his order of gods and goddesses. So it's pretty astounding. And, it's offensive in mainstream thinking. We just think, God is one and we just have Christ. But I've read this. I could just go on and on, but this is where I'm getting from the text. So I just want to share where I'm at in my studies. So I finished this text and I'm moving on to another rare text on the Virgin Mary, which you see on your screen from the Syriac. This is like 150 pages long, and already I just got into like page 3. It confirms the stuff in even greater detail what we read in the infancy Gospels. Many people out of our Bibles, debate. It's like, was, the name virgin just means young woman. Was Mary really a virgin because James and John were her son? But the apocryphal texts clearly state that they came from other children, from Joseph. And this text, I'm reading about it right here on page 1. This is a very, very, very rare text from the Syriac. So I just started reading this. I don't know what I'm going to find. So it's pretty cool. So, me personally, I'm studying the Virgin Mary, and it is important because we are at the end of the age. So studying the death of the Virgin Mary is really studying the times we are in right now, at the end of an age, to bring forth the age to come, where the dwelling place of Christ could be. So when we read about the death of the Virgin Mary, we're reading about the times we're in right now. So this is why this is important. And for me, I just decided to study the Virgin Mary because I want to learn more on the doctrine. So that's where I'm at. I don't know if this is going to get up. I'm just sharing if anyone cares. The letter M is still working on the archive, so you can get these texts if anyone is interested. These texts are very rare. Really cool. Okay, thank you for tuning in. God bless you.